Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Last week, after the Diddy arrest news broke, we went through and reviewed everything that has happened to him in the last year, and it was amazing how many 201s were in all the rituals. Because everything that's happened to Diddy at age 54 has been a ritual, which we predicted well before he turned 54. We said why he was going down at this year because of the Jesuits, who are obsessed with a few numbers, including 201 and 54. And if you missed that live stream, go back and check it out. Cassie, Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator, Shine, and a number of other people all had massive 201 rituals in their Diddy accusations. Well, now here's the 11th accuser. Somebody that, who's ever heard of her? Who's Thalia Graves? All these rumors that Diddy's going to the grave, and now we got Thalia Graves. It's a reminder that they raided Diddy's place on the anniversary of Biggie's album, Life After Death, who said, "I'll be smoking trees in Belize when they find me." Anyway, look at the gematria of Thalia Graves. 201. Just like the Jesuit order. Again, if you're new here, we're in the time of the first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis, the first to live in Suite 201 at the Vatican. The Jesuits are from France. The last French Pope was the 201st. Catholic Pope equals 201, just like Jorge Mario Bergoglio, who is Pope Francis. Again, the Jesuits were created 201 months after Martin Luther penned the 95 Theses. They were saved by Catherine the Great, who preserved the order with 201 Jesuit priests. The Jesuits put on the pandemic simulation just before it popped off with Event 201. Again, this number means light in Hebrew. The Jesuits founded the Illuminati. Order of Illuminati equals 201. Illuminati means in the light. Society's in the dark, and society's always being distracted by these Illuminati types with nonstop rituals. Look at all the people right now who are so invested in this story. You didn't see a fraction of people invested in the outrage of the unnecessary lockdowns, or even questioning when 2 towers became 0 before they became 1, like Biggie said, blow up like the World Trade. It goes with Diddy being arrested on the 119th day of what would have been his age. Unless he is down smoking trees in Belize with Shine, because of course the sun shines and the Jesuit logo is the sun. And heliocentrism equals 201, and that model was created by the Jesuits in the century of the Jesuits, and the word sun itself equals 54, and the sun's a star, and we're watching the demise of Diddy, a star on the world stage that's created by the Jesuits at age 54, as we said would happen. We said it could be a rough year for Jay-Z at 54, and now he's in the headlines. They're saying he's going down next. Also, notice from Diddy's last birthday to this news today is 325 days later, just like how the raid on his house was on March 25th, 325, the anniversary of the Biggie album, Life After Death. But Scottish Rite of Freemasonry equals 325. And again, the rites of the Scottish Rite were written by Jesuit priests. This nation's capital, where the feds are, who supposedly arrested him, it's the Jesuit Masonic stronghold. So the story goes, Thalia Graves is the 11th person to come forward to accuse Sean Diddy Combs of sexual assault, claiming the Bad Boy Entertainment founder assaulted her at his infamous Daddy's House recording studio in New York City in 2001. Where were all these people decades ago? Again, this is nothing but ritual. Diddy foretold that he would go down at age 54 next to a 54-year-old Jimmy Page back on Saturday Night Live in 98. We covered that last week. It's on the live tab if you need to check it out. Super important video. Again, I was telling you how this is all connected to Denzel Washington and the American Gangster film about Frank Lucas. And notice Netflix adds American Gangster while all this is going on. Again, they're thinking about reopening the club shooting, which happened on Denzel's birthday, 54 days after Diddy's. A woman's come out and said she saw Diddy shoot somebody in the face. Doesn't Denzel just walk up and shoot somebody in the face in American Gangster portraying Frank Lucas? Frank Lucas, who said Diddy's father was a snitch. Not to mention, Frank Lucas died while Denzel was 54 years old, like Frank Lucas died while Denzel was 54. Diddy's 54 right now. Again, Jesuit order equates to 54. And, of course, Denzel did go to Jesuit Fordham University in New York. Look into that former CIA official. Remember, the CIA was established on the 201st day of the Pope's age, and the words in their logo, Central Intelligence Agency, United States of America, equate to 201, just like their motto, the work of a nation, the center of intelligence. But go back and look at the famous CIA agent who said the Jesuits are the greatest intelligence agency in the world, and Fordham University controls the world. Yeah, look it up. See if I'm lying. See if there's not a famous CIA agent who didn't say both of those exact things. So, anyway, I don't know how many more proofs we got to put out there. I don't know why we're the only thing not going viral. Again, we were the only YouTube channel who said Diddy was going down at 54 the day Clarence Savant died, 54 years after establishing Sussex Records. You think that would get us the clout? You think everybody be tuned in here? The person who called it before it happened. Instead, all the people who just get on and regurgitate exactly. Isn't it crazy? Just people getting online on YouTube and reading exactly what they saw in the news, and somehow that's getting all the views? It's like, why not just turn on the TV? What do you need to turn on YouTube for? Just people to read the headlines, give you the BS. See, what we do is we see through the headlines, like we're Roddy Piper and They Live. Again, where Cable 54 is the enemy of the world. Where that movie came out 201 days after Roddy Piper's birthday. Where Roddy Piper said that movie was a documentary on September 27th, the anniversary of the Jesuits being recognized by Rome. Now the anniversary of R. Kelly getting sentenced to prison at age 54, who has the same Jesuit prosecutor after him, or had, that Diddy now has after him right now, who went to Georgetown, established by 54-year-old John Carroll, the nation's first Jesuit university. You know what I mean? And then Roddy Piper goes on to die prematurely on the anniversary of Ignatius of Loyola dying, the founder of the Jesuits. For the record, Ignatius of Loyola equals 201, the founder of the Jesuits. These people don't play with that number. Till next time, Truth Seeker.